The trains were hard at work. All of the big engines were pulling lots of heavy trucks. Thomas ran into Donald and Douglas. "Hi guys," he said. "Hi Thomas," Douglas replied. "Why are all of the big engines allowed to pull lots of trucks when I'm only allowed to pull this tiny truck?" complained Thomas. "Well, could you pull 3 express coaches like Gordon?" asked Donald. "Well, probably not," muttered Thomas. "And Murdoch is twice as big as you. He should be able to pull twice as much, really," added Douglas. Thomas disagreed and stormed off. But he was the most useful engine, so he should be allowed to pull more trucks. So day turned into night, and the engines fell asleep. But Tom Moss emerged from his tunnel and had a bit of fun. He stole everyone's tender. So in the morning, everyone woke up to a nasty surprise. "Where's your tender gone, Douglas?" asked Donald. "I could ask you the same thing," replied Douglas. "Everyone's tender's missing," cried James. "Who would do such a thing?" asked the Flying Scotsman. Donald and Douglas then remembered the talk they had with Thomas the day before. "Was it you, Thomas?" they asked. "No, of course not," he cried. "It was. You've always been jealous of our tenders," accused Gordon. "No, it wasn't me," said Thomas. "I can't even move without my tender," said Murdoch. "Look, I'll help you find them," said Thomas, and he reversed off. He couldn't believe that they thought he'd stolen their tenders. He ran into Percy and explained what happened. "Oh, that's so unfair blaming you," said Percy. "Who would take the tenders though?" asked Thomas. "Well, what engine would do something like that?" asked Percy. And they both had the same idea and rushed over to Diesel 10. "Diesel, what have you done with the tenders?" cried Thomas. "Tenders?" asked Diesel 10. "You mean it wasn't you?" asked Percy. "Well, I know I'm a bad engine, but I'd never take someone else's tender," Diesel replied. "Only an engine worse than me would do something like that." Thomas and Percy then realised who actually did it. Tom Moss. "There he is," they cried, and they chased after him. Thomas was gaining, and Percy waited for Tom. He pounced. "Yes, yes, I think I've got him," cried Percy. But Tom had uncoupled from the tenders and was running away. "Well done, Percy. We'll catch Tom soon," said Thomas. So they gave the tenders back to the others, and they were much happier. "Hold on, wrong way round. That's better. So Gordon thanked Thomas and Percy. Sorry we blamed you, he said. As a thank you, you can borrow my tender any time you like. Thanks, but I prefer being a smaller engine, Thomas said. So everyone was happy again, and Tom had gotten away again. Thomas was pulling along his, Henry's, James and Hero's numbers. They were very heavy, so Thomas was tired and needed a drink. There's a water tower over there, he thought. I'll leave these numbers for a moment while I get a drink. So he did. Unfortunately, while he was gone, Diesel 10 arrived. Oh, what do we have here? Numbers? Oh, I could do with more numbers, he said, so he took them. So when Thomas came back, oh no, they're gone, he cried. He saw Diesel 10 in the corner of his eye. I'd better warn the others, he thought. So he teamed up with Hero first. Thomas altered the signal, so it always showed red. So when Diesel arrived, he had to stop. Oh, come on, come on! While he was still, Hero quietly took his logo back. Well done, said Thomas. Let's see what's inside. It was Luigi. Three numbers left, said Hero. I'll work with James to get the next one, Thomas replied. So they came up with a plan. Back at the signal, Diesel 10 was getting impatient, so he decided to ignore the signal and get moving. But... Huh? Oh, why are my trucks lighter? Oh, I'm missing a number. So he decided to push the trucks from then on so that he could keep a close eye on the rest of the numbers. He was heading towards a crossing, where James was waiting. James derailed Diesel. Oh! And Thomas took the numbers away, so James could open his. Inside was a pirate minion. I don't think he's very happy about being kept in that Play-Doh, warned James.
Hoi there! Take the numbers! Yes, sir! Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh no, we've only just got them back, said James. Don't worry, reassured Thomas.
Huh? Phew! Huh?
Thomas dropped off a truck full of bananas.
Huh? Bananas? Bananas! Bananas! Yay! Woohoo! Yay! Woohoo! Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum.
While they were distracted, Henry took back his number. He opened it with Thomas. A troll from Frozen was inside. It's just your number left now, said Henry. I have an idea, said Thomas.
Yum yum. Huh? Ooh, more bananas.
But it wasn't. It was Thomas. And Batman.
Batman! Ah! Ah! Run! Run! Ah!
Hehehe, silly minions, it's just a cardboard cutout, laughed Thomas. But at least he had his number back, so he opened it. Hulk was inside. So the engines thanked Thomas for helping them get their numbers back.
It was a lovely day down at the docks. Salty and Porter were busy moving cargo around. Cranky had even learnt how to grab the cargo from Salty while he was still moving. Everything was working well. Did you see Tom Moss the prank engine? Yes, it was him. Tom Moss, what are you doing here? And what are you doing with those oil drums? Oh, maybe he was just visiting. Everything still seems to be working well. Oh no! One of the oil drums exploded and oil has gone everywhere. Salty came to see what had happened. The oil on the track was so slippery that his wheels couldn't grip and were just spinning round. Porter tried from the opposite direction. The same thing happened. The docks had come to a standstill. Thomas met Percy. Percy told him about the problem at the docks. I have an idea, said Thomas, and off he went. He returned quickly as Thomas in Slippy Sodor. This liquid will clean the track, said Thomas, and off he set for the docks. When he got there, he got to work and quickly cleaned the oil up from everywhere. There, said Thomas. The track should be fine now. He left. Salty took the exploded oil drum away. The docks returned to normal and no one suspected Tom Moss at all because we were the only ones who saw him at the docks. Looks like he got away with it again. Thanks for watching our story, which featured the Thomas Dockside delivery set. Place the special cargo in the delivery hopper. When Thomas comes through, the cargo drops into the truck. When Thomas passes Cranky, Cranky scoops the cargo off the truck and drops it onto the dock. A clever set which comes with an oval of track including a full-size bridge which would allow another track to pass underneath. We added more track in our story and put a track underneath the bridge. The set works because of the special blue truck which we attached to Salty.
Thomas was on coal duty. He was delivering it to the engine sheds. Chomper was at the coal yard to load it into the trucks. "Coal please, Chomper," said Thomas, so he filled the trucks. "There you go," said Chomper. Thomas thanked him and left. But a strange thing happened on the way. When Thomas passed through a tunnel, his coal disappeared. But he hadn't noticed. He bumped into Percy. "Sorry, Percy, I can't stop. I'm delivering coal," said Thomas. "But you're going the wrong way. The coal yard's the other way," said Percy. "What? No, I've already picked up the coal," said a confused Thomas. "No, you haven't. Your trucks are empty," said Percy. "That's strange. I saw Chomper fill them with coal. Where did it all go?" wondered Thomas. So he reversed off back to the coal yard. "That was a very quick delivery," said Chomper. "I didn't deliver it. I lost it on the way," said Thomas. "That's strange." "Oh well, I'll give you some more coal," said Chomper. So he filled the trucks again. "Be careful this time. We're running out of coal," warned Chomper. "We can't afford to lose any more." Thomas understood and left. But again, it disappeared. He reached Percy. "It's gone again, Thomas," he said. So a frustrated Thomas went back to the coal yard. "Oh, not again," sulked Chomper. "I won't lose it this time. If I push the truck, I will see exactly when it disappears," explained Thomas. So the truck was put in front of him and he pushed it away. In the tunnel, the coal disappeared again. It disappeared in that tunnel, thought Thomas. Then, out of the corner of his eye, he saw a coal-filled truck leave. It was very suspicious, so he followed it. it went into an area which trains weren't allowed to go in. This is very suspicious, he thought. So he went in and immediately saw the culprit. Diesel 10. Got him, thought Thomas. I've got you now, cried Thomas. Oh no. Why have you been stealing my coal? Thomas asked. Diesels don't need coal, so without it, I can show that Sodor can be run by diesels, said Diesel 10. Well, your plan hasn't worked, said Thomas. He called Sir Topham Hatt. Diesel, you're in big trouble now, said Sir Topham Hatt. You're going to have to deliver all of this coal as punishment. Oh no. So Chomper loaded up all of the trucks. And Diesel reluctantly delivered them to the engine sheds.
So minions, this is the plan. Queen Elsa is visiting the Isle of Sodor for the first time, and Sir Topham Hatt has 3 expensive gems to give her as a present. We are going to kidnap Queen Elsa and steal those jewels. Mwahaha! The Isle of Sodor was buzzing with excitement. Queen Elsa was visiting for the first time, and every single engine wanted to meet her. I heard she's really pretty. I heard she has magical ice powers. Thomas was on his way to the Sodor Palace with Queen Elsa in one of the carriages. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting there with 3 expensive gems to give her. And so many engines came to watch. There were naughty engines. There were engines that came all the way from Brendan Docks. And some of the engines even dressed up for the occasion. Thomas was nearly there when suddenly he crashed into some minions.
What's going on?
Nyahaha! Smirked Gru. Queen Elsa, this is a kidnapping. If you could come with me, please.
Banana?
You won't get away with this, Gru.
Now to begin phase 2 of my plan. Diesel 10 picked up the carriages to continue the journey. I thought Thomas was picking up Queen Elsa, said Murdoch. Oh well, she's here now anyway, said Arthur excitedly. Music started playing as Diesel 10 rolled up to the front of the Sodor Palace.
Introducing Queen Elsa! Hello.
She is beautiful.
I thought she'd be taller.
Huh? Look! Huh? It's snowing! It's snowing! Woohoo!
It's snowing because I'm angry. Ha!
Oh, nice one, Queen Elsa, said Thomas. Hop in and let's get to Sodor Palace. Queen Elsa, these gifts are for you from all of the engines on the Isle of Sodor. Thomas and Queen Elsa were steaming along as fast as Thomas could go.
Stop right there.
Uh-oh.
I'm the real Queen Elsa.
Quick, run! Run! Uh-oh.
Now take those imposters away.
Ow, ow, ouch.
Did you hear that? Said Mater to McQueen. Spooky. I think it came from over there, said McQueen. No, it's not here, said Mater. Now it's over there, said McQueen. Where is everybody? There's no one about. It's like a ghost town. Come on, tractor tipping is always fun. Where is everyone? They then met Sheriff. Have you heard those spooky sounds? Said McQueen. No, said Sheriff. It's kind of quiet today, isn't it? They all looked around. Ramon, did you hear that? No, said Ramon. Hey, have you heard those spooky sounds, Doc? No, said Doc. They might be coming from my place, said Mater. No, they're not. Let's go racing. That's better. Hey, there's Sarge. Have you heard those sounds? No. Now! McQueen and Mater suddenly saw loads of pumpkins rolling towards them. It's Halloween, said Sally from the top of the slope. Got you! McQueen and Mater moved slowly through the pumpkins. They then saw that the whole of Radiator Springs had come alive with Halloween decorations, and everyone was out enjoying themselves. Those were the noises, said McQueen. They certainly tricked us. Happy Halloween, everyone!
Woo! Ouch!
Ha 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 ha!
Ah, get it off me! Get it off me! Ah! Ah! Ah, get it off me!
What? Ah! Ooh! Ooh! Ow! Ooh! Huh? Ah! Alright team, some villains have released some pet shop uglies who are causing so much mischief. We must catch them. Let's go! Ah yes, we did it! Well done, pups!